Good evening. It's your girl, Carlucci. It's Dirty Talk 101 Vegas, where we talk to the bold, stories unfold from the young to the old, and nothing's off limits to be told. What's good? Essie, do I have you on the line tonight?
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Essie Love, a.k.a. Tornado Head, because I'm going to keep your head spinning. What's up, guys?
What's up? Good evening, everybody. We have a lot of stuff going on in the world tonight, but we do have a special guest that we want to get to. His name is Bebo. He's from the Epic Rapper crew. We're going to get to him in just a minute. But first, you know we got the news coming at you. So, I know that you have a couple of things that you wanted to tell the people about. Is that right, Essie?
Not in the news. I don't really have any news. I thought you had the news.
Oh, I have some celebrity stuff. I actually got a bunch of stuff. Black China is on the top of my list right now. Recently, she was in Tekashi 6ix9ine's video, and she basically was wearing nothing but sprinkles in the bathing suit. So that caused quite a stir. Basically,
Who did you say?
Black China, Rob's ex-girl.
Oh, Black China. She's always doing something crazy. What's new? This bitch is always trying to be in the news.
Well, she's super extra. Well, she's super extra. In the picture, though, she does look hella cute. She's literally wearing nothing but sprinkles, and she's getting ridiculed for it.
Yeah. Why is that? I mean, Kim Kardashian can go naked. Why she can't have her ass out? Why is she getting ridiculed? Who's ridiculing her? The candy department?
I mean,
basically, the wrong way.
Basically, people are just going in on her. Like, they're just not having it. I don't know. They're just hella mad. They don't like it at all. And they basically were putting her on blast. They just tore her a new one, online. Saying like, damn, she needed that money bad. You could have used any other chick in this video. Why choose Black China? One fan wrote. But some of her fans did come to her aid and basically, said that she was looking good in the video and gave her props. I don't know. I guess it'll have to be up to you. You can check out the video. It's for Tekashi 6ix9ine's new video, Tutu. I don't know. A lot of people are talking shit about him too because he's just been throwing so much shade. Did you hear that he also threw shade at Nicki? And Nicki's been the only one that's really been supporting his ass.
Who is this?
Tekashi 6ix9ine. You know how he went to jail, he was...
6ix9ine. Yeah, she was the only one that gave him love and did a video with him, and she got a lot of fucking lash for doing that shit too. So now he's lashing back at her. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like basically he's whack. Like he's super whack. Like after all that support that she gave him, then he had the nerve to go on and like say something like, "Well, when has Nicki ever had a number one hit by herself?" He did that in an interview recently. Yeah. No, I mean he's saying that they all been collaborations and that she hasn't had no number one hits by herself.
All of them haven't been collaborations. She did hella shit by herself. That was whatever. I don't know. I love Nicki Minaj. Some of the shit she does is backwards, but I at the end of the day, I love Nicki Minaj.
I mean, I love Nicki Minaj too, but I don't know why she's letting this little snitch dude go and like talk shit about her. Basically, in the interview on Billboard, he just tried to say like, "Oh, I love Nicki, but Trolls isn't her song; it's mine."
Mm-hmm.
So he, on the Billboard magazine interview, the rapper basically said. He said something real tacky. He goes, he pointed out in a recent interview that she doesn't have anyone solo records on the chart. So he said all of them are collaborations, and that's the only way that she's successful, basically. And that's not really cool because...
Huh? I don't even know what Tech 9 has because I don't listen to him. But what does Tech 9 have? You don't have much either.
No, not Tech 9, Tekashi 6ix9ine. The dude with the 6ix9ine, the one with the rainbow. Nah, that's two different rappers. Tekashi 6ix9ine, he's the one with the rainbow shit going on, and he's the one who snitched on all the blood gang and whatever. Yeah, him.
Whack ass lyricist.
Yeah, basically, he said, "I love that girl to death, but when has Nicki ever had a #1 hit to this day?" So I don't know. He's basically talking shit. It's not really cool, but I mean, what do you expect coming from a dude with rainbow hair? That what?
Isn't he supposed to be getting his dick sucked by Charmaine? Tell him to go get his dick sucked by Charmaine. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Nicki supposedly has been hiding a baby bump in that last video that she did with Tekashi 6ix9ine. And I don't know, rumors are flying about her being pregnant. But in other baby mama drama, Chris Brown's baby mama, Amika, has decided to try to break the internet.
By doing what?
She released pictures of her in the nude. They used that as like a little ploy because she wasn't actually naked. She was wearing nude underwear. So they kind of were a little tricky with that. She had on nude colored underwear. She wasn't actually nude. She did look really pretty in the photo shoot though, and she definitely showed off that snapback body after having Chris Brown's son no less than about 10 months ago. So if you want to check those out, she's apparently single and ready to mingle. She's putting pictures out there trying to set up little thirst traps for Mr. Brown, I'm assuming. They recently broke up.
So she's trying to get back with him, right?
I don't know. Maybe, sometimes it's not even that you're trying to get back with dude. You're just like, fuck you. I'm going to post these bomb ass pictures of myself and make you see what you don't have no more. You know what I mean? I think that's more.
Women will do that, Okay.
Right.
What else we got going in the celeb gossip world?
Well, I'm going to save the best for last because I do have some news on Nicki and Candace Owens, but I'm going to get in that when I talk about my political stuff. But on some more little ratchetness, people were trying to call Adele, a culture vulture. Yeah, they were talking.
Why? What did Adele do now?
She didn't really do anything. I think people this is my personal opinion on it, and you can have whatever differing opinions you people might have out there. But just because the same way that a black woman can wear blonde hair and we're not trying to be white, I believe that a white woman can wear some braids or some Bantu knots, and that doesn't mean that she's trying to steal our culture. You can appreciate somebody's culture and like to kick it. Shit, we all know that one down ass white girl that she's not trying to be black, but she just likes to kick it. You feel me? And it looks like Adele's been kicking it with the homies for a while. If you look at some of her previous videos, there's pictures of Adele smoking cigarettes, talking shit back in the day. And London is different. It's different across the pond, as they say, than it is over here in terms of like, culture and what's the norms and what's not. So anyways, basically she went to this, she didn't go to the festival. The festival's canceled. So I guess every year out there in London, they have this thing called, well, not London, it's called Nottingham Hill Festival. And it's actually it's the second largest carnival in the world, next to Mardi Gras and the one in Europe. So, it's actually a pretty huge deal, and she was missing going, you know what I mean? So she got all dressed up, she put on her little Jamaican top bathing suit, a little feather headdress, and she did her hair in some Bantu knots and was walking around feeling cute, and people were trying to call her a culture vulture for that. I mean, I don't know. I'm not mad at her. What say ye, Essie?
Her girlfriends were like, okay, let me do your hair. And we can make it look real cute, girl. And she just thought it was in the zone and was like, yeah, I'm hair. I want my hair done too. Like, it's okay to do that. I don't care. I wear henna tattoos. I wear, like, clothes that, like, maybe aren't my culture as well. But I love all cultures. So I just love different designs and things that they do. So I'm a rocket. I had one of those Arab scarves. I wear that shit too. Oh,
right? Yeah,
it's nice.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. And for those people wondering, the festival was founded in 1966, and it was actually to celebrate the British Caribbean immigrant community and the Black British culture. It was actually canceled this year, like I said, due to the corona pandemic. And she just wanted to celebrate. She was feeling irie. You feel me? I thought it was a good thing. I don't think that she's a culture vulture. Adele, you get a pass from Carlucci and Essie.
Do your thing, girl. We are not mad at you.
We are not mad.
Go ahead.
You could get dirty with us, Adele. You could come and kick it in your little bathing suit with us, girl. So Adele does get a pass, but guess who doesn't get a fucking pass?
Oh.
Fucking Candace Owens. I'm so sick of this broad.
I don't know nothing about Candace. What's going on with this bitch?
So, in case you don't know who Candace Owens is, she's basically a Black conservative speaker. She's constantly sucking Donald Trump's dick. And what's ironic is that he fucking dissed her so hard at this year's Republican convention that it's not even funny. One would think that if she was actually true to herself and she wasn't just a clinger on and a wannabe, that she would have some self-respect and be like, damn, I've been working this hard for you and you couldn't even show me no love, I'm out. But as self-loathing goes, she's at the top of that list, so of course she didn't do that. Instead, she tried to lash out at somebody else, and like, this is also pissing me off too. Okay, so I want to get this straight. So like, some people are trying to say that Cardi B isn't Black. Black people, you guys have to make up your fucking mind. When are they Black? When are they not Black? Because then when Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and certain Hispanics try to tell you, oh, I'm not Black, then you want to be like, oh, well, it was all just a boat trip away and this and that and blah, 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 blah. But then when they're actually speaking up and on your side, then you want to accuse them of not being Black. I'm sick of that. Like, Cardi B is Black. Yes, she's Dominican, but she's Black. You can be Black without being African American. Do you hear me? Anyways, so they're mad at her because she's basically having the opportunity to speak with Joe Biden. And Candace Owens went over the top trying to be a hater. She tried to call the WAP rapper out, and she basically tried to say that Joe Biden's party was trying to fool Black America by using Cardi B, and she called her illiterate and this and that. And I mean, I don't know. First of all, you should, in my opinion, never ever tear down other women who are trying to do something, especially it's already hard enough being a woman. It's not for other women to tear other women down. But Candace Owens is a troll, and so you would expect for her to do something like this. Basically, she was just getting super dirty and just not playing very nice. What? Tell me what you think.
I feel like that's what's going on right now. It's like they are more so wanting us to debate with each other. Like, we're missing the main focus, and a lot of that goes from, let's worry about this and give them this to distract them versus worrying about Black Lives Matter. So now we're worried about, like, all this dumb shit about Cardi and Candace instead of being focused on the main thing. And as long as they can get us to tear each other apart by saying, well, you're not Black, and, well, he's not Black, and or she's not Black, it doesn't fucking matter. At the end of the day, it's a woman setting positive influence to millions of people that she can reach that Candace Harris, you're not going to reach them. But if she can, even if she's illiterate, if she can show that she's into politics and whatnot, the younger crowd, no matter what, they're looking at her and they see that. And it at least makes them think, like, oh, if Cardi B is talking about voting, like, what is this? What is she talking about? I think it's a good look. So definitely should not be tearing another woman down for giving that positive influence for voting. It's ridiculous.
I mean, that's exactly what I thought too. Candace tried to say that Cardi is an illiterate, I can't even talk. I'm so upset about it. Illiterate rapper who isn't worthy. Huh? Coochie. Yes, I'm trying to tell you. She got me all in my feels, okay? You know why, too. You know why, too. She tried to call Cardi an illiterate rapper who isn't worthy of interviewing Joe Biden. She tried to put Cardi on blast. And basically Cardi wasn't having it. She said, "You want to know why Joe got to talk to me, Candace? Because I have a #1 song, and yet my sister can't go to the beach in the Hamptons without some Trump supporters harassing because they were by themselves, and Santa Claus is harassing my sis." So that gets into a whole nother thing. Like basically Cardi B's sister was in the Hamptons and some Trump supporters were just hounding them, and it was actually really dangerous. And so she was just trying to say, like, this is the reason why Joe chose to speak to me. But of course, Candace couldn't just leave it at that. She had to go back again and say, since most black people didn't have the spine to admit that Ben Shapiro was 100% correct about Cardi and how her music platform contributes to the disgeneration of black culture and values. So, I mean, it's like, what are you talking about, Candace? Like, she's not even for black culture, so I can't really get with her on it. I say she does not get a pass.
Yeah, it's crazy. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Candace, go get a life, bitch.
Yeah.
Stop fucking with other people.
Basically. And then I got one more story that's kind of important, and then I want to get over to our caller because time is ticking, and I had a little bit of a late start. We were on Carlucci people time.
Yeah, we are a little behind.
And so, well, it's kind of important because you guys know the election is coming up. So make sure you get out there and vote regardless of which side that you're on. Make your voices heard and make sure you get out there and vote. But I do want to warn that people are getting a little bit apprehensive on the left. The left is basically worried about civil unrest leading up to and following the election. There's been about 50 plus progressives that plan for a mass public unrest if Trump loses but won't leave office. It's a very real threat. So last week, a coalition of leading progressive groups gathered to zoom in on starting to envision what a post-election day apocalypse scenario might be like if Trump's decide that he's not going to vacate the Oval Office. They begin charting out what it would take to stand up for a multi-state communications arm fight against disinformation, civic disobedience, and basically the underpinnings of what people are calling a mass public unrest, or AKA a civil war. So this is like a real thing that they are afraid of. Their little charts and analysts think that it could happen if Trump loses the presidency but won't vacate the office. They said that the potential for violent conflict is very high. So what do you think about that?
All right, that's great. Fuck it. Whatever. We don't give a fuck, Trump. Do what you gotta do. All right. Have you ever heard of what the fuck is it called? Turkey basting.
Turkey basting.
Turkey baste the man. Have you ever turkey basted a man?
Turkey based man. Okay, I've never even heard this fucking term, but from the way that you just said it, a turkey baster is like when you're, cooking turkey at Thanksgiving and you want to keep it juicy, so you get the juices out of the bottom of the pan and you put them on top of the turkey.
And you take that juice and you put it in the turkey.
So what does that even mean?
Yeah. Now you got something hot in the oven. Put it together, what you got? You nasty freaks. You know what it is. When you take that secretion, the fucking cum out of the condom. Mary Jane, they asked. Being Mary Jane, y'all playing Jane, whatever the fuck her name was, Gabrielle Union played. Yup, and then she would put it in her pussy when she was ready to fucking get pregnant. That's called turkey basting a man.
Interesting.
So we don't, yeah. So we're gonna ask our next guest if he's ever.
Where'd you go, Essie?
I'm still here. I'm just about to call our next guest and try to get them on the line.
All right. So I guess we're going to talk to him about turkey basting and a plethora of other things. So you guys, tonight our guest is going to be Bebo. He is a part of the Epic Rapper set, and he has a couple of songs out. I was vibing to one earlier. It was called Comfortable. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool. He sent it over to me via email, and I checked it out, and you guys should too. At the end of the show, we'll give it a play.
Yeah, when I heard it, and then there was like this other thing. It was called turkey. What was it called? It was close to turkey basting because I was looking at, and it was like turkey basting, and I was like, "What the fuck is turkey basting?" Come to find out, that's if you're fucking a chick while she's throwing up. I was like, "Oh
no, what?"
Yes, girl. It just okay. Let me get this guy on. See if he's at home right now. You still there with me, Boo?
I'm here.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right. I'm going to hit. Yep, I've got the number in there. I'm about to hit call. Let me see if he's still here.
All right. Well, while Essie is getting that together, you guys, I did want to make sure that you guys have the opportunity to check out some of the music from. Hey.
So I don't know if you can get him online on your side. I can't get him on there. Okay. Let's see. He's calling me back. So let's see if I can do this.
Did you get him?
Hello, somebody called this number?
Yes, this is Dirty Talk 101 Vegas. Yeah, I'm so glad you called back. Awesome sauce, dude. Love it. Welcome to our show. How are you doing today, son?
I'm good, thank you. All is well. Happy Memorial Day. Labor Day.
Labor Day weekend. Yes,
I was like, damn, we went in a time machine back.
Yeah, Labor Day weekend has been nothing but craziness out here in Vegas. It felt like Vegas for a moment here. So we are so happy to have you on our show tonight, sir. You got Carlucci on the line and Essie live.
Hey, how y'all ladies doing? Hi.
Hey.
Wonderful. So tell us a little bit about you, sir. I know we've already told the audience that you are from the group, Something Epic, and this is Bebo. We're speaking with an artist from that group. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. So, I mean, we were listening to your music earlier, which we are going to play a little bit of as well. But, I just wanted to start with asking, like, what got you into rap, dude? Like, when did you start this?
Well, actually, it was puberty that got me into rap.
Oh, my God.
I used to sing. I was in choir, in school and a few churches growing up in San Pedro, California, and in Carson, California. But when puberty hit, really, like, the summer 8th grade going to the 9th grade, so, like, 98, 99.
Yeah.
That's when I first started rapping, and then I actually got on an album in, like, 2001. I believe it was James Dockery, Doc Diggy. Shout out to Doc Diggy out there in San Diego, but I was on his album. Like, so, yeah, I first was officially on 16, and, ever since then, I've just been doing my thing. And what was it? 2009, I got a management deal with Local Entertainment from 2009 to 2012. That was J.L. Felony. Shout out to J.L. Felony out there in San Diego.
I'm too sexy for my motherfucking hood.
Yeah. I was signed to him for 3 years and had a management deal with him and his label, Local Entertainment. And 2012, that's when I moved out here in Las Vegas.
Nice. Okay. And so, are the other guys that do rap with you, are they from here or are they also from Cali?
Oh, well, actually, I'm a solo artist, but I'm in a group. I'm trying this group thing with my boy Showtime Ken. Shout out to Showtime Ken. We're Something Epic. He's from Compton. I'm from San Pedro, California, but we both actually met each other out here in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. Y'all just linked up like that. So who was, the top 3 influencers that you were listening to coming up?
As far as rap, I would say, well, I'm from California, so, in California, it's all about Cube, Snoop, Eazy-E, DJ Quick, Mac Dre, R.I.P., E40, Sugar Free.
Right.
Artists like that.
I love some Mac Dre. Are we going to play a little clip of your song real quick for the people to hear?
Appreciate it.
If y'all looking for this, you can find it on YouTube, something epic called Roach Blunt.
Yeah, and something everybody could relate to.
I don't know what it is. I'm smoking on that roach blunt. Hey. Like both bills.
You feel me?
Say again?
I said, you feel me? Trying to pay them bills.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, I feel the song. Because you're going to smoke on that roach blunt when you down to your last, okay?
You feel me?
I was like, wait, nobody told him about the, we got blunt holders now. Nobody touched all the straw? I ain't smoking on no roach blunt. I'm smoking on the straw with the roach blunt, though.
Or the little clips, you know what I mean? I know what you're talking about, little roach clips.
I swear, like, I always had the straw. Anytime people come on, I got the straw, put the straw. We're not burning our lips today. But no, I love it. I love the whole video. It shows a lot of Las Vegas and whatnot. They out there on the Sahara area.
Yeah, I remember that by the stratosphere.
Yeah, I love it. Now they're putting up that new sign. Y'all have something else to work with in the near future, too. So that's good.
Yes.
So, like, what inspired your music? You were just, like, going through it, or, what was it that made you say, yeah, this is it. This is what I'm doing?
Well, first of all, I was really just down and out because, everybody come to San Pedro and shoot their movies, like Ice Cube, Exhibit. They shoot their movies, videos. It's a lot of movies that have been filmed in San Pedro, Dexter, Usual Suspects. So it's like everybody come to San Pedro, but there's nobody from the city that actually made it besides Miguel, the singer Miguel.
Uh-huh.
He's the only one that made it out of San Pedro. As far as singing, you know what I mean? Like with entertainment, but I'm trying to just put the city on because, my city's forgot about. It's like the forgotten city, the unknown city, but everybody comes there because it's so beautiful, Catalina Island, Portugal, but I just try to represent for San Pedro, put my city on the map, put my city in their ear every day of the year.
Mm-hmm. And that's where Carlucci is at right now as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Out there in Cali. She in the Dago area, so she knows what you're talking about as well.
Yeah, I'll be out there in Dago. Like I said, shout out to San Diego, J.O. Felony, you know what I mean? That's
right.
What I was, dealing with out there in San Diego. And shout out to Duckett's, San Diego. They sponsor me. They give me a lot of clothes and everything because, I'm like a walking billboard. So, like I said, San Diego show me a lot of love, straight up.
That's what's up. So, like, what are the 3 must-haves that you just have to have with you whenever you're in the studio and recording?
I gotta have me some water. Straight up, I gotta have some water. It gotta be cool, you know what I mean? Can't be sweating 16,000 pounds and all that. So, a cool environment, some water. I don't need all the homies there. I don't need no females like that. It's really just depending on the mood that I'm in, But 9 times out of 10, it's usually just me and the engineer, the producer.
Oh, okay. You keep it real solid in there.
Yeah, I don't need no distractions. I don't need my voice sounding all drunk, being drunk and everything. So, I'll smoke my trees and all that when I'm in the studio. I'll take a shot or 2, but I ain't trying to be extra faded on a mic.
Exactly why I didn't drink tonight. Shit. Understand. So, does that mean you're single? What's up? We need to know these things. The ladies want to know. Single.
Well, ladies, it's 2020, and I'm not genuine, but I'm the bachelor. You know what I'm saying?
He's a bachelor, lady. If you're looking for an artist, here.
So does that mean you're single and ready to mingle?
Yeah, I'm single, ready to mingle, but this is Vegas, so I mean, these females be. It's just different. I'm from California, I grew up with people, I know people, like, it's just different out there in Cali. In Vegas, it's like it's all a blur. Let alone like I'll just be feeling like it's a come up, and I'm not nobody's come up. I'm trying to be here so my kids could come up, not what I mean. A female come up off of me. We could build together and together us, a unit. You know what I mean? But I'm not with that, just one sided, one way. You know what I mean? It got to be us together, hand in hand.
So what does that mean? No, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? You want the girl to go 50-50 with you on bills, or what does that mean?
No. I didn't say anything about bills. I'm talking about, compromising conversation. You know what I mean? Spending time. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Build together. You know what I mean? An empire. You know what I mean? Like right now, I got my company. You know what I mean? Paid up front entertainment, CEO, chairman, president, whatever. That's all me. And if I bump into a woman that's sort of like you guys, an entrepreneur, beautiful, black, doing y'all thing, and then we come together. You know what I mean? And we form like Voltron. It's better. Two is better than one.
Okay, I'm with it. Man, do you consider yourself a traditional kind of a dude, or are you more conventional? What's your stilo?
Well, when I was in a relationship, I was more traditional. You know what I mean? Family man, come home, pay the bills, take care of my kids, take them up from school, help them with their homework, did things like that.
Wait. You're a one woman man?
Yeah, I was when I was in a relationship. Yeah. But I'm single now. I like we were saying traditional. Like I was in a traditional relationship. I paid the bills. I had the job. She wasn't a stay-at-home mom because we both was active. We both was working. Like we both go-getters. We both wanted. Let alone like like I said, two is better than one. But that's how I was at that time. But here it is. Fast forward. Yeah, I'm single. I'm doing me solo dolo. A proud single parent, a man I represent for the men that do take care of their kids, not just a bitter buster ass nigga. Don't want to take care of their kids because their wife did or ex did that, the third. You know what I mean? The kids ain't got nothing to do with that. So I just represent. I just try to represent for the chosen, the selected black men that don't get the light shine on them. I just try to represent for them, for us.
That's what's up. So when you are rapping and you're doing your lyrics, I mean, with a couple of songs, I just realized, like, maybe because I didn't hear them all, but, like, you're not just always talking about, like, money and hoes, and that is very respectable, in my opinion, because, like, I feel like a lot of rappers, they always rap about that. Whether they have it or not, that's what they rap about. It's just like, it is so nice to hear something just a little different to let people know, hey, we need to struggle with you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, man, and I just try to carve my own lane. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. I try to do my own thing, and if people catch on to it, whether now or later, as long as they catch on and get hit to it, But yeah, that's just the type of person I am.
Nice. So, have you ever been turkey based?
I seen that on the game. Oh, Derwin. Nah, not me. Nah. Nah, usually with me, when I'm done having sex, I'll flush it down the toilet. You know what I'm saying?
No way in hell you getting none of that, lady.
Yeah, nah, I got a son and a daughter. I'm good. You know what I mean? The only way I'm going to have another kid is if I fall in love, and I don't see that happening.
Hey, don't say you don't see it happening. Put that in the universe. It may just happen.
I gotta find love first. I don't throw my dick at Mardi Gras. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get to know somebody. It ain't no one night stand with me.
Yeah, okay, we got somebody talking sense up in this building. So, like, what's some of the craziest thing that ever happened, or the wildest thing that ever happened to you while you were in the studio or doing a show?
Oh, I would say doing damn, okay, well, in the studio, yeah, it was one of the producers. I was in Linwood at the time, yeah. Shout out to Closed Session Studios out there in Linwood. But one of the producers in there, you know what I'm saying? I came with my crew, You know what I mean? He had his homies up in there, whatever, and I guess we went to the stove, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Little Beezy's came back to the studio and everything, and he was just sweating her so hard, so tough, and, you know, she was lightweight on me, and then she just was like, yo, Bebo, like, I could rob this nigga, like, this nigga's thirsty, like, should I rob him? And I'm like, yo, like, I just met all y'all, like, nah, you don't need to rob him unless you desperate. Well, I need money. I'm like, well, here's $20, like, you ain't got to rob the nigga. I don't know the nigga, but, you know, that was one of the weirdest things that happened in the studio. The chick told me she'll rob this dude because he's so thirsty for, you know, for her attention, just for her.
Right.
That's just a shady ass.
Wasn't no, you know, I ain't got no sexual encounters at the studio because it don't be no females when I'm in the studio. You know what I mean? I keep it real business like that.
That's good. That's good. Stay focused.
And let alone, I need my energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a lot of energy to do these songs, and let alone energy on a woman. So I need to, you know, like I said, I drink water when I'm in the studio. Water, Red Bull, and Hennessy.
Yeah. Well, what if that woman could, like, help you with your beats and lyrics, and she'd be like, oh, I think you should do this, honey, or this, honey. You wouldn't want that? I'm just saying.
He's like, I don't know. I mean, you know, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I got my own little set of crew where after I'm done with a song, you know, the producer will give it to me, let alone while he makes it, masters it, whatever. He'll still give me a rough draft of it, and I can listen to it on the way home. But if I link up with dudes, you know, some of the homies or whatever, then we'll bump it. You know, they tell me to go over this, or, you know, it sound better if I say it like that. But, nah, you know, because I don't need no female trying to, you know, act like she was in the gym with me. She wasn't really in the gym with me, shooting, practicing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, she was just saying 20 more reps.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Understandable. That's so understandable. So, I always wanted, like, if I was an artist, like, I know I'm not, but if I was, like, I would go for the chain if I saw another rapper, because, like, doesn't that always do something? Like, would you ever snatch, like, 50 Cent's chain off or somebody like that and run, or, you know, just so it's like, ooh, he snatched his chain. Now you got something to rap about, and you all up in there?
Nah, not at all. That's not me. I don't need a name off of, you know, snatching somebody's chain. I got my own jewelry. You know what I mean? Like, even my car, I got my own car, you know what I'm saying? And it takes time to shine, you know what I mean? I tell everybody it takes time to shine. You got to have patience, you know, dedicated. You know, you got to want it, you know what I'm saying? Not just because somebody got it, you want it. You get killed like that, you know what I'm saying? I got kids to raise, bills to pay, so I'm not going that route. You know, I did that now.
Got bills to pay, y'all.
You feel me? Like, I ain't a teenager no more. I ain't trying to get a name. Like, I ain't like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just turned 36 in June. You know, I'm still alive. You know, got my house, got my car. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm trying to be successful. I'm trying to build a legacy. I paid a front entertainment label for my kids and all that. You know, I'm trying. That's all I can do is try in this lifetime. So, you know, I got the Gangsta Award, the Gangsta Rap Artist of the Year Award. You know what I'm saying? So,
nice.
You know, yeah. You know, I've been on tour, you know, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Spice One, J.O. Felony, G Malone, Ty Dolla $ign. You know, I do my thing. You know, I represent for San Pedro where I'm from. But the only incident that I really had in this music game was this bitch-ass nigga named Nocturnal, you know, Royal Harbor. This bitch-ass nigga, you know, he came out here to Vegas. He called me before he came. You know, a lightweight tried to set me up. Oh, Bebo, since we did shows, you know, hook me up with a feature, or can you hook me up, you know, with a show, you know, 1,500, you get 10% with the whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm like, yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying? Since you from Long Beach and I'm from San Pedro, cousin, you know, we know some of the same niggas. I got you. And coincidental, his homie was my neighbor. You know what I mean? But that's when I lived in some apartments, but I'm in the house now. But I told him I was calling up Tone the manager. Shout out to Tone the manager, and shout out to my Tiny Low C Knight from the Dove Shack. You know, because I'm from San Pedro, Down City. I'm a Tiny Low. But besides that, you know what I mean, that gangbang shit, you know, besides that, you know, I brought them so he could feel comfortable, so Nocturnal could feel comfortable, because that's where he's from. He's from Long Beach. And C Knight's from Long Beach. You know, C Knight's daddy was my daddy's neighbor in Long Beach. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of people from Long Beach, you know, both sides of the gate, in St. Anthony's and on the north side and the west side. I know everybody in Long Beach. So after him and his partners tried to set me up, this is what happened. We went to a party at Mist. No, we went to what's the club right there that everybody go to?
Where, in Vegas?
Yes, this happened in Vegas. The one everybody go to was Desert Inn and Valley View.
Oh, Embassy.
Yes, we went to Embassy, and that was the wrong club, and we were supposed to go to a club Mist. So he's cussing me out like, "Oh, fuck you, a bitch ass nigga." Whoop, whoop. I'm like, "Yo, it ain't my fault that C-Night told us the wrong club, and you call me a bitch again, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, this is my car, my nigga. This ain't your car. You didn't pick me up, nigga. I picked you up, nigga. This my shit, nigga." You know what I'm saying? So, he disrespected me, calling all types of bitch ass niggas in my car. So by the time we get to Club Mist, he don't want to go to the club no more. So I'm like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Give me my gas money. So when we walk to my car, his partner throw me on the ground. Like, when I have my keys in my hand, about to open my car door, his partner throw me on the ground, put his knee in my back, and security came, coincidental, because they must have heard us arguing and all that. So when I hop up, open my car door, Nocturno's in my car trying to start my car up. So I did what any real nigga would do. I beat his ass. I punched him with the left and broke his jaw with the first punch. And then, I hit him with the right, and his ass was knocked out with the second punch. And he was like dead weight. Every punch I was giving him, his head was hitting my steering wheel. What is it? The horn? It was like beep, beep,
oh my God.
Beep. Like, every time I was like, nigga, get out my car, nigga, get out my car, get out my car, get out my car. And boom, you know what I mean? I threw him on my car and kicked him like a field goal. And you know what I mean? Security was like, "Get out of here, we gotta call the cops." And I'm like, "Man, these niggas try to rob me, homie. You seen that?" They're like, "Yeah, so that's why we're telling you to leave before the cops come." So yeah, man, but that's the only incident that happened to me with this rap shit. And that happened out here in Vegas.
Wow. Was that when you first got here, or just
I moved out here in 2012. That happened about 2016.
Dang.
2017, 16, 17.
Ooh, yeah, it was kind of ruthless back then. There was a lot of shit going on back in 2017.
Yeah, but everybody be thinking I'm a pretty boy, but this pretty boy leave pretty fucked up when I see you, or I could leave you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
I mean, you do have really long hair. You do kind of resemble like the pretty boys on that side.
Give a description. You gotta tell people what he looks like. What's a description of what you look like?
Well, I'm Creole. I mix with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He with that booty spell shit.
My mama is from she's a bad mama jamma from Alabama. You know what I'm saying? And my daddy
with that.
My daddy from New Orleans. Yeah, the same way like Beyonce. My daddy from New Orleans, though. My mama from Alabama.
Yo, you mix that shit.
Yeah, me and my twin brother. My twin, shout out to the Bay Area. My twin out there in the Bay.
Yay, area. Shout out, twin. You a twin. Ooh, that's like a fantasy of mine that I have not ever had. It's like two twins. Do you get that a lot?
No, not really, because we're not identical. We're fraternal. He looks more Samoan, and he's taller than I am.
Oh, see, I wanted to be like confused. Like, who did I just fuck? Bebo or Bebo? Which one? Okay, don't even tell me. Let me guess.
Yeah. We would have our own little special moves so you can know the difference between us.
Okay. One of you like popping rocks and the other one drops it. What?
I don't know. Probably slow screw against the wall type shit on the edge of the bed or something like.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The headboard. Goddamn.
You made Essie say, "Oh shit, goddamn."
But first, I already know. Like, you already said one is taller than the other, so that means I'll just know because one of them will be at my height, and the other one, I don't know. Are you short? I think you're short. Are you short?
No, I'm 5'11". My twin is like
5'11". Okay, it might be a little more difficult. I'm not knowing. I was just taking a guess.
Well, 5'11", 180, size 10.5, 11 in shoes. It depends on the shoes.
Goddamn, he just broke down his whole size like a bitch was about to go out and buy him some clothes or some shit.
Some bitches probably will. They're gonna be looking at the profile picture like, okay, let me go to Ross.
Huh?
What'd you say? I was coughing.
I said there's some lady out there right now, like, okay, looking at your picture, like, let me go to Ross right now. He said size 10 or 11.
Oh man, you know what? I'm about to. I mean, you got the right picture up because some pictures I be looking, fresh, waking up, looking bootleg. I need the right one. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always gonna pick the right picture first and foremost.
I appreciate that.
So you already know I picked the best one. Okay.
Thank you.
My question is, what do you think of some of these new rappers? There's a lot of heat coming from the older rappers that are saying this kind of new shit is not the real hip hop anymore. And like even when I listen to certain artists and they're singing and they're called a rapper, but they're singing, I just kind of what do you think about it? Like what?
That's like how the radio program people to listen to certain songs. Well, the songs that they play. I don't listen to the radio.
Mm-hmm. Underground.
Yeah, even though I'm an underground artist, you know what I mean? I don't listen to the radio like that. I mean, I read more than I listen to the radio, and that's how I find out who's who. But me personally, I don't really listen. The new rappers, I be listening to Compton AD, Compton AV. Shout out to the homies, you know what I mean, out there in Compton. I'm from Cali, so all these other new cats I don't really listen to because I can't relate to them. I don't wear skinny jeans. I don't dye my hair. If you look at me and look at a picture of these new dudes, there's no comparison. I don't look like them. I don't act like them. I don't talk like them. I don't dress like them.
Right.
I can't relate to them. And I'm not 19 again. I'm not 22 no more. Like, I can't relate to them.
Right. So you can't relate to some of the shit they're talking about then, because I definitely can't. Sometimes I don't even know what the fuck they're saying. They're just like mumble jumble, and I'm like, what the fuck did he say?
I don't know nothing about that. I don't take Xannies. Yeah. Like I don't. You know what I mean? I don't take Xannies. I don't take Thizzles. I don't do all that extra shit. I don't do drugs. I just smoke my weed and sip on a little alcohol every once in a while. But I'm a pothead. But I don't do all that other shit. You know what I mean? I don't need to do all of that. Sometimes alcohol and weed is too much already. You know what I mean?
Right. And herbal essence is good. It's natural. So it's medicinal now, so they can't say nothing. But y'all that popping fruits and all that, I just really hate that, people use that in their songs. And so then when the children are listening to it, they're coming up like, I pop pills. And they don't even know what the fuck they're saying. But next thing you know, they are popping pills. Well, actually, some of them do know because there's a lot of kids getting into the medicine cabinet. So I hate when they just kind of like glorify that. Like, you don't have to tell everybody. This time you fucked up. You faded. That's all we need to know. Back in the day was you was faded. We didn't know what the fuck you was on. We just knew you was faded.
And that's how people was, the fans. People like me and you. That's how we was going at Future, talking about, he's like Nipsey Hussle. Nigga, you nothing like Nipsey Hussle at all. You don't give back to the community. You fucking all these chicks raw, this, that, and the third. Like, you're nothing like Nipsey. Future, you talk about popping pills and all these drugs and shit. Nipsey didn't talk nothing about that shit. You know what I mean? He talked about he was on lean, then he got off of lean. You know what I mean?
Before we go, I have one more last question for you. If you could work with anybody in the industry right now, who would it be?
My favorite rapper, Nas.
Woo! Nas.
You know what I'm saying? I got a couple positive records out there. Save a Life. Shout out Echo Dini out there in Detroit. Shout out to Eddie Whispers out there in Boston. Ghetto Boy. I got a couple positive songs out there, and, I just try to stay positive and focused and get back to my community and out here in Vegas because I live out here. So, I just try to reach the people, give out to the people because without the people, there would be no Bebo, Pijo's finest, so I try to do what I can.
Right. And I also have a question for you, and this is for the future people, kids coming up in rap. What is something of advice that you would give them for the younger artists that are coming into the rap game?
I would say what your parents say. Practice what you preach. Read first. You got to have education. You got to know how to read and write. You got to, like I said earlier, stay focused, determined, be positive. Don't try to step on nobody's toes. Be original. Don't copy nobody. Be you. Be the best you could be. Because there's somebody out there that want to be you. But there's only one you. So just be the best you that you can be.
Mm-hmm. That's it. So where can they find your music?
You can find music on Spotify, Apple, iTunes. Bebo, Pedro's Finest. My album is called Smooth Criminal. Bebo, Gangsta Hippie. That's the name of my album. I have albums out on Empire distribution or 1 RPM distribution. So you can just Google my name, Bebo, Pedro's Finest, Bebo, Gangsta Hippie, and all the outlets, all the platforms will pop up.
I love it. And there you guys have it. Look them up. SoundCloud, YouTube, all of the above. Google.
All the above.
We usually have like a thing before we leave that we have like the final thought or whatever. So there's a lot of things going on right now in the election. I'm sure you've been seeing it on TV and you probably have your own personal opinions. For the final thought tonight, do you want to tell people Bebo's Pedro's Finest how you would unite people right now during this election season instead of divide people?
Oh man, too bad the COVID-19 is going on because I would try to unite people with weed because as you see and as you know, everybody around the world smokes weed. Everybody.
Yeah, they do.
But something positive. If it'll be a rally or something like how people give away backpacks.
Mm-hmm.
When back to school or turkey drive for Thanksgiving. Anything. I would just say, try to stay in tune with the community so that way you'll know what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I do. I try to check out a couple things when I can, when I'm available for it. Bring my son and my daughter with me when I can, if it's that type of event.
I'm with it. Well, thank you very much for being on the show this evening. Continued success to you. And we're going to play one of your songs as our outro for tonight. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Much success and love to you beautiful ladies. Much love and respect. Thank you. I appreciate it all. Look me up. Bebo, Pedro's Finest. Get at me. Paid up front.
Thank you, Pedro.
Yeah. Yeah, all day.
All right.
So that's what's up. That was Bebo, Pedro's Finest on the show. And as always, it's your girl Carlucci and Essie. I'm just waiting for Essie to click back over from that phone call so I can pick up from where we started. While I have her on the other line, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I get this song on for you guys. This is Bebo from Pedro's Finest, and it's a new track that he has out right now. It's called Comfortable. Let's see. I don't know if it'll pull up for us. We'll make sure we listen to it on the outro of the show. I wanted to thank Bebo for being on the show this evening and for his contributions to the show. Essie should be coming back on the line any second right now. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it did a ring back. That was weird. It did a ring back before it put you back on air.
What?
It was weird. It gave you a ring back before it put you back on air. So that was Bebo's Pedro's Finest. Once again, thank him for being on the show. That was dope. He has some really good music. You guys should go on and check it out.
For sure.
So what's up, Essie? What should we tell the people? What you got?
I was going to try to get the song going for you all to hear one more time, but you guys did hear the song earlier that we played, Smoking a Roach Blunt. Make sure you guys check it out on, I know it's on YouTube for sure. Yeah. So, just very happy to talk to them. Make sure you guys go out and vote. It's coming up in the near future. Get registered to vote, whatever you need to do. Just get out there. We can't keep the shit continuously how it's been going. So, that's pretty much all the people,
all the people dealing with the wildfires right now out here in California, praying for you guys and for all of the animals and wildlife. Like, it's crazy. So, people try to think before you do things. That's what set one of the huge fires, you know, up there, was somebody just not thinking before they did something. So let's all try to be conscious of that. And that's kind of a big deal right now. So shouts out to all the firefighters right now.
Right. All right, then. Well, I guess until next time.
Safe sex and...
No paycheck.